Good afternoon from Seattle. We're having our daily, I don't know if I call it This Week in Legal Blogging, but Legal Blogging in 45 Chapters. And this is on LinkedIn. How do you use LinkedIn in your aspect of legal blogging? The biggest thing to be thinking about is LinkedIn is how your content gets disseminated and how you network with other people. Blogging isn't just about pushing content out and hoping it sticks on somebody's face. It's how you network with people, how you engage with people, how you reach the right people, influencers, clients, prospective clients, media people, other bloggers, that type of thing. And LinkedIn is an excellent way to do so. What I suggest to bloggers is when you're done with your blog post, share it in LinkedIn. Don't just share it with a link to say, okay, here's the link, but put an excerpt in there that's long enough for me to read so I can get the entire post if I want it. If the entire post will fit inside a certain number of characteristics that you can put that in, put it in in entirety. Otherwise, put enough of an excerpt that I can get the gist of it. I know what you posted about, because people are busy. They don't go from a link onto another site to read it. They're not going necessarily from a link in a story at LinkedIn to go over to a news story at the New York Times. They're getting the whole story right there. And then people go on to comment and like from there. As you start to do this, LinkedIn's algorithms are going to start to pick up what do you have an interest in, what do you have an expertise in, what other people have an interest and expertise in the same area that are interested in following you. And that starts to mean a lot. It's starting to know you. And LinkedIn's algorithms work a lot better today than they did when LinkedIn was bought by Microsoft 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. The second thing to do is to look at are the likes and the comments. You're going to get some occasional likes. There's not going to be a million of them compared to somebody else, but you're going to get some. Take a look at who those likes are from. Don't just say, oh, those are cute, I got some likes. Maybe if you're not connected with those people, connect with them. Hey, I see that you have an interest in this similar area. You don't need to say, hey, I see that you've liked my post. Just, I see that you have an interest in this similar area. If you don't mind, I'd like to connect with you on LinkedIn. That's how connections, engagement starts. That is the real world that just happens online. With discussion, it can be the same thing. If somebody likes something and thanks you for that, go right back to them, carrying on a conversation. There was something this week where the archive that we're building out on All Legal Blogs, somebody thought it was interesting from Africa, and they saw a mention of it at LinkedIn. We start to carry on a conversation about maybe they could expand the archive over to Africa, and they responded, well, we want to take more work and take a look at that. So LinkedIn is not complicated in its approach to bloggers, but it's something that you have to do. Jeff Nowak, that writes the blog FMLA, told me that if he didn't put a post on LinkedIn after he wrote the post, it would be like hitting a home run and stopping at first base. There would be no acceleration from it. It would be no spread of it. So it's something that you certainly want to do. The other thing to be thinking about regarding LinkedIn is to think of it as a source for news for your blog. You may even want to start to write a blog post on LinkedIn because you've seen something there. You're sharing it from a news source maybe, and you're sharing it onto LinkedIn and you're writing about it. That's the essence of a blog post. Take it and put it over on your blog post, but maybe it started over at LinkedIn. So it's a constant flow of information that you're providing insight and commentary on. So I would look at LinkedIn for a couple purposes. One, obviously you got to build your profile out, so it's got to look very good. So have your picture, your history of where you've been, not just places, but what you learned at that school, what you learned at that company, what you took from this place. Build it out so that you are impressive. Share other people's content, not just your own. Like other people's content, not just your own. Engage with other people's content, not just your own. Then start to share your blog posts so that your blog posts are getting seen and you can see the likes, you can expand your connections, you can expand the comments that are there. Build out your presence through LinkedIn. It's a fabulous, fabulous tool. And then what you can do is go into LinkedIn and use it on an ongoing basis to see what you're liking, what you can engage on. So you're just taking a step up from this presence that you've already made through blogging. Thanks much and have a good day.